Hey, it's Matt Paxton with another pro cleaning tip. Today we're going to talk about collections. In my line of business, I see a lot of items that the families think are worth a lot of money. Sometimes they are, but most of the time they're not. When you're looking at value, there's two things you need to remember. One is emotional value, how important that item is to you. The second is financial value, and that's how much someone's willing to give you for that item. It's really important that you weigh the two and not confuse them. When we're talking about furniture, it's really important to look at supply and demand. Just because something's old doesn't mean it's valuable. I could probably only get $100 for my grandma. Did he just say he'd sell his grandma? Your parents might have paid a lot of money for this, but tastes have changed and no one's buying antique furniture. Don't expect to get the value that your parents paid. A lot of items look old, but they're not. This was mass produced to look old. You can actually tell, one, by the clearance sticker, and two, it's not glass, it's plastic. Just because Grandpa told you it was an antique, it doesn't mean it is. Glassware is another issue that we deal with. People think that, oh, this is an antique ice cream. What is this? Milkshake cup. Antique soda fountain glass. Right. It's actually a mass-produced parfait. Best way to find out if glass is valuable or not is look for the seam. If there's a seam, it means it's mass-produced, and it's really just neat, not very valuable. Comic books and baseball cards can also bring a big challenge for us because people think just because there's a lot of them in the collection and they're old, they're valuable. Not always the case. I look for a pre-date of 1984. If it's before 84, there's a chance it has some value. If it's post-84, probably not as much. If it says limited edition, most likely it's not. That's just a marketing ploy to make you buy more. Be careful when you're looking at baseball cards. Some have a lot of value and you need to do your research. Sometimes you will find a gem, like a 1968 Johnny Unitas, amongst a bunch of junk. It's a Peyton Manning. That's trash any year. Toys are another great item we deal with. Guess what? The Barbies in the box, they're actually worth some money. And the Beanie Babies, they are not going to put